Hello, welcome. My name is Amari. I'm a Witch VTuber and I'm also a jar. Welcome to my welcome to the first speed paint on my channel. Well, okay, so it's not the first because I already uploaded this, but I decided to re-upload it with something a little different. I remember growing up, a lot of people when they would do speed paints would like talk over them, talk about their artistic process, talk about what was going on, talk about what their thoughts were and stuff like that. So I was like, what the hell? Sure. So here I am to do that. I am drawing myself twice because, okay, so the base image that I used for this pose and for this drawing is from a game. It's from a game called Kichiku Megane. Kichiku Megane is a visual novel, a boys love visual novel from like 2011. It is a game that I found when I was very young, and it became a hyperfixation of mine for like years. Like I got into this heavy. I discovered it when I was like, it was like summer vacation or something, and I got into it heavy. I was on it, I was in it, I played the first game, I blasted through it over the summer. I got the second game, I blasted through it over the summer. And I kind of became obsessed with the concept and also like a whole bunch of other things. It's also strangely like one of the core reasons why I recognized and realized that like you could be gay. It was one of my first like big pieces of like queer media, I guess, that I'd ever experienced or got into, which is a crazy thing to say about a BL visual novel where like the whole point of it is to see guys kiss each other. But it was pretty eye-opening for me as a youngster because I wasn't aware of the fact that like you could just be queer and that not be like a bad thing or that not be viewed as a bad thing necessarily. It allowed me to see like just queer people existing, and I thought that was pretty cool. So long story short, yes, like this is sort of kind of like the what is it, the gateway piece of media that like made me understand that like, oh shit, like am I queer? Like I can do that without there being an issue. So yeah, the synopsis for the game is, I'm just yapping at this point. But the synopsis of the game is you're a failed salesman in Japan. You suck at your job and everything sucks. You're really bummed out about it, and a strange man comes up to you and is like, yo, your life sucks. Do you want me to help you? If you want, I can help you over a 30-day period. If it gets better, you owe me your life. If it doesn't get better, sucks for you. You can also decide to not let me help you, and over that 30-day period, if you suck still, you owe me your life. So it's kind of like a devil contract or whatever the fuck. And you either decide to take his help, which is a pair of glasses that turn you into like this very like alpha like head honcho type of character, or you stay the same, which is like kind of a pathetic passive character. And you play the game, and there are several routes, and you can, you know, kiss people and do whatever, and yeah. Played that when I was pretty young, and it was pretty fun. As an adult now, I recognize and realize that it's not the best game. There are a lot of thematics in it that are unfortunately like pretty shit, but I had fun with it. And it unfortunately is kind of a part of my queer experience and existence. I drew this specifically because I had a karaoke stream last year, and I decided to do a cover of the song that just played. So the song that was the BGM for my last thing of yapping, it is a character song from Kichiku Megane. So like they release character songs, they release drama CDs, da 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 da. So one of the character songs is called Contrast, where you with glasses and you without glasses, right? Like the main character, Katsuya, does a duet with himself, because there's like an opportunity in the game to do like to you're your own route. Like there's certain circumstances where like you can essentially kiss yourself with glasses if you don't wear the glasses, and vice versa. So there's like, you know, they play on that in the game. And so there's a song called Contrast, and so it's kind of like, you know, there's a dark version and a light version, there's a this and a that and a that and the third. And they sing together, and I outside of the context of this game, I also just really enjoy the song. And so I decided to cover it during a karaoke stream last year. I definitely want to try again. I don't think I did the best I could have with the cover last year, but I would love to give it another shot. Which is why I'm drawing this, right? It's like, I wanted to cover the song, I wanted to make the art for it, and whatever, and so I used the Kichiku Megane thing as a reference to make this image. In this image is me, and then a player 2 kind of version of me that I designed, and yeah, I don't think I came up with a name for her yet. I think the working name was like Midnight or something, or like some sort of translation of Midnight. I have it somewhere in my files, but yeah, so it's me and her, and we're like, it's kind of like queer and like spicy and like whatever. I personally had a lot of fun drawing this. It was not necessarily fulfilling, but it was really, really sick to like be so fucking indulgent with this piece. I got to draw myself, I got to draw like the other, you know, the evil version or whatever. It was completely for me, it wasn't for work, it wasn't for a commission, it wasn't for a project. It was, well, I guess it was for a project, right? It was for the karaoke stream, but it was 100% like for me. And I remember having a lot of fun with this. Unfortunately, I have this habit of like putting other projects and putting other people and putting other whatever before myself. And so usually when I get the opportunity to do art or to do work for myself, I experiment. I take that time to kind of like experiment with things. And so this piece was me experimenting with slightly different rendering techniques than what I usually do. I wanted to play with lighting, because usually in a lot of my work I just do standard lighting, standard this, that, and the third is here, and whatever. But I really wanted this to be a very moody, very like intimate kind of piece. And that's also like why I painted the curtains earlier, and I am like, you can see me like messing with the light and messing with like the light source and where it's coming from. I wanted it to be backlit, so then it was kind of soft and not necessarily sultry, but like, I don't know, like intimate, you know what I mean? And I feel like I did a pretty good job of that. I also really liked using Evil Luna's, I wish I had her name, Evil Luna's like undercut that I designed for her, as like its own sort of like glowing light source, so then it can sort of kind of help pop the figures, regardless of like how dark it is in the front. I really enjoyed that. I really, really like this piece. I'm still really proud of it. This piece, I did this shit like a year ago, or like 2 years ago, I guess now. And I'm still so proud of it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this format. I don't know if I'll stick with this format for future speed paints, but I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Amari, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next speed paint. I hope you enjoy yourself. Happy New Year! I'll see you guys later. Bye!